Chapter 14. Follow the bubbles. The bubbles go up. You get disoriented, look for bubbles, and follow them. I think that today's music industry is pretty much an open-ended question. Music evolves and will continue to change and grow. From a technical standpoint, YouTube and other platforms are and will continue to regulate this industry. I don't think music will ever phase out, but the issues behind the scenes need to get discussed here. I was on tour a few months back, and I was checking into my hotel in Oxford for a concert on Halloween night at the University of Miami at Oxford. I click on the television. I saw a documentary on a guy who was responsible for putting Obama in office. He is a gay white man and a well-respected music executive. I see how the world's highest paid musicians and actors are donating serious amounts of money to the political parties to preserve and protect the arts. When I say preserve the arts, I mean using the FBI in anti-piracy crackdowns. I think Apple Music and similar entities are working 24 hours a day to crack down on illegal downloading. I think that in another 5 to 10 years, this entire hole in the music industry will shrink in size immensely. With the changeover in formats, some of the newer DVD players won't play bootlegs. I mean, Jay-Z is hanging out with Obama. Eazy-E hung out with the president at the time. Elvis did so as well. Even Reagan had references to music icons. So music is defiantly stitched within the United States history. The music industry will continue to be oversaturated with artists who are making a wealth of music available. The way of the old model of selling CDs out of the trunk is still possible and will be an option for someone trying to make money selling music, whether it's for tours or whatever. I still think that to move an audience, music basically has to catch the times and the pulses, what the spirit speaks most of in solitude, and make it good. I've seen countless documentaries, and I understand that many of artists have their own route they took to get famous. Drugs, sexual deviations, many routes out there are always available. I truly dislike speaking negative, but these are not the actual routes I would recommend. I apologize if you're a sexual deviant and are just having fun. No love lost. Some folks, whom I wish nothing but success and prosperity and growth to, here only you can stop you. Loneliness, depression, boredom, ignorance, fear, hunger, misunderstandings, immaturity, clubs, jealousy, guns, inferiority complexes, financial conditions, boyfriends, girlfriends, adults, kids, babies, genetics, terrorists, puppies, kittens. I'll leave religion out of this. Negative environments, successes, Christmas, bubbles, magic, voodoo, Satan, Ku Klux Klan, strippers, diseases, credit, billy goats, racism, socioeconomic class, rabies, medication, stoplights, feet fungus stop you. Don't even let a rainbow hinder your growth as an artist. Once up to the game, let it absorb you and take its course. Today's industry can go left field in a single moment, and miscommunications could destroy an empire within a few moments. I love today's industry, and I think I will love tomorrow's industry too. Today's industry is so chock full of politics. We are living in a world of dog eat dog. If not mentally, then definitely emotionally. Everything matters. Just because it may not be important to others, just make sure it stays important for yourself. It might not mean anything to you, but it's the greatest in my eyes. Add it up, make sense of it all, develop an understanding for the other to understand, and wreak havoc on those levels anyone wishes to attain. It boils down to how you love yourself as well. Even focusing on the industry is a waste of time. Develop yourself into an industry, and you may have better results and leave a major mark. Okay, you producers and artists out there, when you're producing and managing artists out there, you've got to realize that the product is the most important aspect to what is being created and must be developed. What I mean here is that as an artist or any vessel associated with the entertainment industry, the product is key to making you filthy rich. The product, artist, merchandise, has different components to manage. Ego. This must be protected at all costs. Ego to an artist is the flavor and the base. This holds true to all artists, whether it be music or writers or actors. Too many times I have seen products tainted with jealousy, greed, or deceit on any level. Working throughout this industry, Especially myself and multi-award-winning companies, I've seen complete separation of skills and human existence between individuals. There's a basic criteria you must follow to achieve this. When done wrong, there will be disagreements, which sometimes get really out of hand. I've seen successful attempts to cross like Aerosmith and Run DMC, or Nelly and Tim McGraw, and even Miley Cyrus and Future. So be careful when having different personalities around each other, especially in a professional setting, because any emotions that can complicate matters will always strike. You don't keep fighters around each other, so why would you do this with your artists? When you're in the game, remember that everyone sees you. You may not know it, but we do. And you may not think you need someone's help, but you will. At bare minimum, understand how someone who is helping you operates at their own comfortable, professional pace. Don't intrude on this with your own fears and passions. I mean this professionally. If you kick some people's ass, they'll quit on you. Make sure you have good people around you as well. And make sure they read this book too, so they don't ruin your opportunity with filth and improper speech. Friends, unless you have a proven track record of making millions, shut up. Go grab lunch and a soda pop and enjoy your ride. Pablo Escobar made his biggest mistakes listening to his buds. In times of fear, drop ideas or actions that lead you to your own demise. All lifelines aren't good. Some of these things are done unknowingly and can cause ruin to your budding career. I've seen people get dealt with from improper stares. I mean, literally the look on their face was grounds for removal. Just sitting there smoking a cigarette, he's gone. Artists, imagine yourself as a Fortune 500 company. Your entourage can be thought of as associates or employees. Keep this avenue completely open. Grow your entourage according to your professional growth and innovate your future. Think of your crew in interchangeable terms. Keep the same folks around you, and you can hinder your own growth, but still aggressively seek out information. Can't follow your buds. You gotta seek out answers to best suit your friends and your own personal interests first. Okay, we get it. You want to be a boss and run everything. Stop. Take your time to get there and cherish every opportunity, whether it's good or super terrible. Some folks want to be boss, but don't want the full responsibility that goes with it. Fake, 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 fake. Some of those fakes are teaching others how to be fake at an alarming rate. Realness is the way of the future, like internet and TV. Be real to yourself. Be real to yourself. Be real to yourself. Be real to yourself. Think Dave Chappelle's When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong. Being boss may be taking heavy negative comments and not losing your cool. Hurts, I know. If you can't handle it, don't be a boss, or even involved in the industry period. Once you get famous, it multiplies to where you can have a young Dolph situation, 100 rounds to the door piece. Be sensitive to creativity. Be creative to content. Communication is the social lubricant that can align the stars in your favor. Constantly watch what works versus what actually doesn't.